When the sun reaches its height, it declines. When the moon is full, it wanes. Reaches its height, at the peak wanes, begins to diminish. This is the constant law of heaven and earth. Constant law, unchanging principle, heaven and earth, natural order. When anything reaches its extreme, it must turn back. Reaches its extreme, goes to the limit, turn back, reverse direction. Human success is the same. Success, high achievement the same, follows the same rule. When prosperity peaks, decline follows. This is the way of nature. Prosperity peaks, height of fortune, decline follows, inevitable downfall. The gentleman, seeing this, always remains cautious. Remains cautious, stays vigilant, gentleman, cultivated person. He does not dare to indulge recklessly, fearing downfall. Indulge recklessly, act without restraint, downfall, loss and ruin. Once there was a ruler who, in power, became arrogant and extravagant. In power, at the height of rule, arrogant and extravagant, proud and wasteful. He forgot that the sun declines at noon, and in the end his country fell, and he perished. Sun declines at noon, prosperity cannot last, country fell, state destroyed. Therefore sages often said, fullness invites harm, humility brings benefit. Fullness invites harm, pride leads to loss, humility brings benefit, modesty ensures gain. Students should be the same. Students, learners of wisdom the same, follow the same principle. If, when talent first shines, one grows arrogant, decline soon follows. Talent first shines, beginning of success, decline soon follows, downfall comes quickly. But if one keeps humility and remains alert, virtue and achievement endure. Keeps humility, stays modest, virtue endures, lasting excellence. Wealth and high rank in life are also like the sun at noon. Wealth and high rank, prosperity, sun at noon, peak condition. If one does not reflect, decline will surely come. Does not reflect, fails to self-examine, decline will surely come, inevitable fall. Look at nature. The 4 seasons change in turn. 4 seasons change, cycle of spring, summer, autumn, winter in turn, one after another. Spring flourishes into summer, summer's peak turns into autumn. Flourishes, grows vigorously, turns into, changes into. Autumn harvest leads to winter's storage, the cycle never ends. Harvest, gathering abundance, cycle never ends, endless repetition. This is all the principle of at noon, decline begins. Principle, underlying truth, decline begins, reversal of fortune. Petty men, when they succeed, often forget this. Petty men, narrow, selfish people forget this, ignore the truth. Arrogant and self-satisfied, they hasten their own ruin. Arrogant and self-satisfied, full of pride, hasten ruin, quick downfall. The gentleman, however, always practices humility. Humility, yielding and modesty, gentleman, virtuous man. In prosperity, he is not arrogant. In decline, he does not complain. Not arrogant, remains humble, does not complain, accepts with calmness. This is the wisdom of responding to the law of noon and decline. Responding, acting accordingly, wisdom, practical insight. I observe that learning follows the same principle. Learning, process of study follows the same principle, has same law. In hard study, one must know to balance work and rest. Balance work and rest, moderation in effort, hard study, intense diligence. Without moderation, the mind tires and strength is lost. Without moderation, no restraint, tires and strength is lost, exhaustion. Thus it is said, when noon declines, knowing advance also requires knowing retreat. Knowing advance, when to push forward, knowing retreat, when to step back. Only the way of moderation can last long. Way of moderation, doctrine of balance lasts long, endures steadily. At noon comes decline is truly nature's warning, urging people to keep measure. Nature's warning, teaching from heaven and earth, keep measure, act with restraint.